Dun, 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 dun. Here we are. It's day 21. It's the evening of. We're about getting ready to hit the hay and go to bed. But I wanted to come in and share with you our final results. I know some of you guys are anxiously awaiting to know our final results, and I really just want to remind you that everyone has different goals on the detox. A lot of people, it's to lower their cholesterol, lose weight, gain more energy, lose inches. In our case, some of that was true, but more importantly for me and my husband, it was more about eating super duper clean, actually feeling the toxins leaving our body. For me especially, it was about learning to cook even healthier, more nutrient-rich foods in a delicious, yummy way with more herbs and spices than just the basic, simple, kind of boring way of cooking that I was pretty much used to. It was also about just being more conscious and mindful and raising our awareness. For me, I also was actually clearing up my skin a little bit more. If I have a tendency to break out, it's usually because of diet or getting too much sugar or too much of even sodium or just stuff that's not going to be good and supportive for my body, and that shows up a lot of times for people in acne or in something in their skin like eczema. I even had a little eczema when I started. So our final results, drum roll please. Ultimately, we actually did not lose any inches. That really wasn't a goal of mine. Maybe more so for my husband, but we didn't take our body fat percentage. That's something I wish we probably would have done, because we look at our pictures, our before and afters, which I'm going to post on my website, and we actually both do look leaner, especially around our tummy, our abdomen area. So the measurements stayed pretty much about the same, maybe an inch or two at the most for us total. Weight changed. My husband lost 4 pounds. I lost 7. Again, for me, I did not want to lose any weight or not much weight, and I'm sure I'll gain a good chunk of that back, which is fine for me personally. But again, we didn't exercise. We just ate really, really clean, and I definitely ate fewer calories than I normally would, but that was easily made up for the fact that I didn't exercise, so therefore I didn't need to necessarily have those same amount of calories. Another thing that was a good result for me, of course, was the clearer skin. I did clean up some eczema that I had on my hands, so that was cool. If you look back on my first videos, I had some more like adult acne, again, which is a result of diet and stress, things like that. So that's cleared up very well. I definitely feel a lot more like a chef than I ever did before, learning to cook foods that I've never eaten before, learning to cook foods that I ate before, but cooking them with a lot more spice, a lot more flavor, a lot more excitement when I eat them. I've got a lot of new favorite recipes to try, or not to try, but to continue to implement into my daily diet. So those were my main results, and not only that, but just being more mindful. We definitely became more conscious, had a lot more structure and a lot more planning to our day. We saved money by doing this reset, which is a big thing for us. A lot of times it's quick and easy to just go grab food at a Chipotle or a Jimmy John's or things like that, but realizing the time and energy you spend going to those places when you can just cook everything, make everything at home, and take it with you, it actually saves time as well, even though it might seem more time intensive. So that was great. And just ultimately the journey of doing it together with my husband was so much fun. We made a lot of discoveries along the way together and learned more about each other as well, which was really, really cool. And so ultimately, I think this is a great, phenomenal program, the best type of detox or cleanse that I've ever done. It's something that I hope to continue to do every year, probably about once a year. I don't know if I would do it more than that, but you surely probably could if you felt like you were really struggling or you fell off the wagon, so to speak. Once or twice a year would be my recommendation. So if you have any questions about doing it yourself, please don't hesitate to talk to me about that. And then ultimately moving forward, what am I going to take away from this? What am I going to implement in my daily life? I think just the, cooking more for myself, eating more huge green leafy salads with healthy homemade dressings, and throwing in a bunch of different veggies and having a lot more fun with salads. Before I was kind of like, I'll eat a salad, but it just didn't get it, it didn't excite me. It wasn't that great, and a lot of the salads that you get at restaurants or at grocery stores, kind of on-the-go type salads, they're not healthy. They're seemingly healthy, but they're not the greatest, and you spend a lot more than is necessary. So that was a huge awakening for me, and I think that's going to be something that I take forward from now on. I definitely learned that I respect the vegan and vegetarian lifestyle and diet. I do know that it's not going to be a lifestyle that I would choose to continue, because I do know that my body requires meat. I really do need eggs and certain vegetables that weren't even allowed on this diet for my thyroid. I have Hashimoto's disease, and that's something that I've got to be mindful of and take care of myself. So there you have it. We're done. We did it. We didn't die. It wasn't the end of the world. We crossed the finish line, and really, really proud of that opportunity, knowing that we could do it, we could stick with it, and be all the better for it. So again, if you have any questions, you can visit my website, www.ltk21daydetox.com. I will post the before and after pictures on my website, ltkfitness.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me there, and would love to have you supported on your own health and fitness transformation journey, whatever your goals are. And look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day. Until next time, have a happy, healthy, and fit day.